Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Haven Today. I'm your host, Tiffany Reif. Well, let's jump in because we've got a lot to work through. Number one, I want to start with talking about May, the month of May that we are in. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. A great reminder that taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your physical body. And that's especially true for caregivers who are often balancing the needs of others alongside their own needs. So you might not even realize that you have that label of a caregiver, but if you are someone that is a support system from someone in your life that needs some additional assistance, you are a caregiver. So one simple but powerful habit that we would like to encourage our caregivers out there to do is to schedule regular, guilt-free breaks before you feel overwhelmed. I know for me personally, my schedule can be paralyzing. And, there's just lots of responsibilities that we all have. And I teach our new employees in our new employee orientation about, being present and ready to serve as team members here at Menno Haven, and how that we all carry these invisible backpacks that we have all of our issues in or all of our responsibilities in, and they follow us to work every day. You just can't take that backpack off, right? It's a part of you. And being a caregiver is a part of a role that you may have right now in this chapter of your life. And just, to really think about the only way you can really be a powerful caregiver to your loved one is if you take care of yourself. Elder Day, we all know our friends at Elder Day, our adult day services here at Menno Haven are here to help, offering dependable daytime respite so caregivers can rest, work, get their appointments taken care of, their shopping, or simply just taking care of themselves. And the peace of mind of knowing that your loved one is safe with our friends and team at Elder Day. So you can schedule a tour by calling Katie Ackerman at 717-709-4510. Be sure to stay tuned. We're going to be sharing more caregiver tips all throughout the month of May to keep that in the forefront of your brain as we help bring awareness to mental health. You also recall that our friends from the Country Club were here recently and joined us for an episode of Haven Today. And so switching gears, we're excited to share that one of the requests that came out was, after someone saw that program, wouldn't it be great if we could all access the Country Club menu for right on our portal along with all of our other menus. So ta-da! Ask and you shall receive. So if you go on the resident portal, you'll be able to look up above and see a link that will take you right to the Country Club's menus for the week. So thank you for our team for making that happen. And don't forget, we're filming today is Monday, so kicking off Mondays in May, except Memorial Day, of course. The Mondays in May at the Country Club, you can join the evening meal at the Country Club for a little bit of a discount, just for you to have an opportunity to go and meet our friends at the Country Club as well. All right, so as you penciled in the Monday evening Country Club dinners on your calendars, you should also have bingo at 10 a.m. this Wednesday, May the 6th in the McBride Education Center at the Life Center. And then Thursday, May the 7th. Oh, and speaking of that, don't spook about being in the McBride because we're going to patch and paint in there. So if you go in there and you're like, what's all this stuff all over the walls? We are going to paint the McBride Education Center on Thursday and Friday this week. So I knew better than to scuff bingo. You're welcome. So bingo will happen there on Wednesday, and then we'll get shut that room down and get it painted on Thursday and Friday. Speaking of Thursday, May the 7th, musical guest, the Loose Screws, at 4 p.m. in the Life Center. The Loose Screws are a locally known band consisting of saxophone, piano, bass, and drums. I'm not sure if that's the proper way, but that's how I play drums. And then Friday, May 8th, the musical guests. Oh man, I even had Mel make me practice this word. B-L-A-S-K-A-P-E-L-L-E. I want to say Apella, Blaskapel. Thank you. See, I'm fired. So musical guest Blaskapel will be here at 6:30 p.m. in the Life Center. Blaskapelle, I can say it now. Shippensburg, don't ask me ever to say it again. Blaskapelle, Shippensburg German Band is a 19-piece ensemble that plays music from Bavaria, Austria, and Germany. I am sure Blaskapelle is a German word meaning something. Band, probably. I'm not sure. I'll have to Google that when I get out of here, but they'll be here again Friday, May the 8th, 6:30 p.m. in the Life Center. Shippensburg German Band Blaskapelle will be here. Also happening this week, it's the Elder Day Spring Plant Sale, Wednesday, May the 6th through the 8th, 9 to 5 at the Brookview Greenhouse. Geraniums and annuals available for a donation. All proceeds benefit the programming and the members at the Elder Day Adult Day Center. I have heard lots of chatter this morning, right around the water cooler. We don't even have a water cooler, but you know what I mean. When I get to the office on Monday morning, everybody talking about, we wish the weather would make up its mind, right? People move their plants in, they cover their plants, they move their plants out. My mama always had the rule that you shouldn't get your plants out until like Mother's Day. That's Sunday, Mother Nature. So get it together. But the geraniums and annuals have been secure and warm and cozy at the greenhouse, just awaiting for your arrival to help benefit the Elder Day program. So thank you for that. All right, our specials this week at the About Time Bistro for lunch is Wednesday, an Italian wrap served with tater tots and a cookie. We got good cookies around here, y'all, if you haven't had one. Thursday, chicken tenders served with potato salad and chocolate peanut butter pie. And then Friday is a salmon cake with tartar sauce served with macaroni and cheese and green beans. I'll take the macaronis and cheese and the green beans. Okay. All right. Well, let's flip to our photos of the week. Hey, you all living up in the villas. Have you had any noise? I don't mean to poke at you. Good news is that our roofing project is running on schedule. Our roofers are hard at work, no pun intended, banging out the shingles. And I think each roof is taking about 2 days. So it is quite the process. So thank you for your patience. I know it is annoying, but we want to make sure that your roofs are updated, your roofs are updated. And so we are tackling that project this summer. So thank you for that. Thank you, Mr. Stoops, for sending these pictures as we have lots of crews jumping from roof to roof. Oh, these are some of our friends from the Village Square. This is Selena Strine, who's been at Menahaven for a very long time, allowing us to share her LPN skills with us. And a great resident, Linda Barton, and they were twinning. I don't even think they tried it. They had matching socks on one day. So Jody snapped a picture and sent that in. And here's some other team members. Now, this is a great little thing from the team at Village Square. They are working on preventing falls. So they're off to prevent falls. So they're doing a training with their team members. They got matching shirts. What a great opportunity for some team bonding, as well as getting some training and education in at the same time. And speaking of plants, these look magnificent. I wonder if you can buy these. I guess they have a thing. This is over at Grace's Gardens, our memory homes. Folks went over and it looks like they potted some succulents and enjoyed some time in the dirt at Grace's Gardens. So thank you for the team for making that happen. And we celebrated Derby Day. Did you watch the Kentucky Derby this last weekend? I did, and it was a showstopper, right? Talk about horse coming all the way from the back and winding its way through, coming from the outside and taking it, golden tempo. It was fantastic. But our residents at the Manor, they celebrated Derby Day as well. I was actually at the Manor on Saturday for lunch, and I just have to say there was a buzz. My friend Shannon in PEP, who got folks together to create their own hats, and they've added extra flourishment to their Derby hats, and then they all wore them. There's more folks that had hats, but they all wore them to lunch, and it created quite the stir. I loved it. So a lot of energy at lunch at the Manor on Saturday as folks strolled in with their Derby hats on. It was great. And my friend Kirsten Gilbert from the Memory Home sent us some pictures. This has to be my favorite picture so far today. So this is a guest at the Memory Homes courtyard, maybe. I did not know that rabbits would get in the bird feeder, but very interesting. So that's a great shot, Kirsten. Thank you for sharing. I also ran into Kirsten and her family the Friday night after the Trout Derby. So she sent in some pics of some of the wildlife that we have here at the Brookview campus. So this is a whole family. You're right, I'm not sure what the story is here with these ducks, but there's clearly a mama with her ducklings. And I'm thinking, are those the three older brothers, right? Are those the three older brothers protecting their sister and her new family? I don't know. That's the story I'm making up in my head. She also sent in one of the pics of the resident, is this a frog or a toad? What's the difference? It's a amphibian for sure, and I'm not sure how close up this is, but it looks humongous. That amphibian resides at our Friendship Pond, and her son Camden caught his first trout, and is it not a beauty? Look at that thing. Woohoo! Camden, what a smile. I love it. I still have, I think I'm down to 8 or 9 gift cards left. So that means there's still a few trout out there in the pond that have tags on them. Come see me if you get it. I'll be happy to share that gift prize with you. And then our last pick to end us out for the show today is a beautiful rainbow over the campus, on the Brookview campus. I'm sure it spread all the way to Chambers Point, and this shot was captured by Billy Torrey. So thank you, Billy, for sharing. And you can see who stays the latest in the parking lot, right? That's me, that's Mel, and that's Cameo. So thank you, Billy, for capturing that beautiful rainbow. And thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And of course, if you would like to come, I got room on both sides. Would love to have you join me to host the show someday. Well, that's it. Have a fabulous week. I look forward to seeing you out and about. Bye-bye for now.